Hello, Sun City residents. This is Rusty Bradshaw, and I'm here to give you some highlights from the Sun City Fire District Board meeting today. And there's some good news coming out of the board meeting. As many of you know, the board decided to initiate a treatment in place fee for those patients who are treated at home and not transported to a hospital. Those who are not given any medications fall under the treatment in place fee, which is $315.80. Now, there were some concerns when this was initiated that people couldn't afford the fee, but as it's turned out, Medicaid is paying the cost of these fees, as are some other private insurance. And it was revealed today at the board meeting that the U.S. House had introduced to it a bill that would create an avenue for Medicare to pay for this. Now, the House resolution was introduced to create a pilot program to allow Medicare to reimburse the cost for treatment in place. The bill was sponsored by Representatives Mike Carey, a Republican of Ohio, Lloyd Doggett, a Democrat from Texas, Carol Miller, a Republican of West Virginia, and Pat Ryan, a Democrat from New York. Now, it was mentioned today that none of our Arizona legislators were sponsors on the bill. That does not speak to whether they support or oppose the bill, but they just were not sponsors. Medicare now only covers an ambulance trip if the patient is, they only cover treatment if a patient is transported to a hospital. Now, the treatment in place is a situation where basic medical treatment is given, and this would include things like fall assists, minor falls, blood pressure checks, things like that. So that's some good news about the treatment in place fee that was established and started July 1st of this year. And some information about how that program is going. There was more than 160 calls in July that fit under the treatment in place plan, and the the fire department saw revenue totaling about $1,900 from those fees. Sun City Fire Chief Rob Schmitz also mentioned that total calls were down in July from years past. Now, he's not sure if that is caused by there are fewer snowbirds in the community right now, or if the treatment in place plan was causing people to be reluctant to call 911. He also pointed out that call numbers in our neighboring city, Peoria, were also a bit down. So it's not just Sun City. The representative for the firefighters union also spoke at today's meeting and said that the union reps have been speaking with officials at Maricopa County supervisors about some funding issues with fire districts. Now, I mentioned in an earlier video, and I reiterate, that I would like to see entities in Sun City such as the rec centers, SHOA, the Posse, some of the businesses, anybody who has a structure that could be needing services from the fire department, or people who potentially or have needed services from the ambulance to get together and lobby Maricopa County and the state of Arizona to try and find ways to increase funding for fire districts. Right now they're limited because they have a cap on the tax rate that they can do. There are also limitations on property tax. In addition, tax valuations have gone down this year, and Sun City is seeing a decrease in revenue. Now, they dealt with that with their budget, and they've made some adjustments, and for the 25-26 fiscal year, they're going to be fine. And that is the essence of the highlights from the Sun City Fire Board today. And they will meet again September 23rd, beginning at 9:30 a.m. at the district headquarters, or the district headquarters at the corner of Union Hills Drive and 99th Avenue. That's on the northwest corner. So, if you've got things you would like to bring up at the board meeting, please attend. Thank you for watching.